Again, our fellas. Here we go. We've got the Murphy's Irish Stout, 4%, served chilled. Established 1856. Now, some of these stouts have a digit or a gidget or something inside them. This one they have to pour slowly, like it's doing the full gas up. We'll just have to let that settle down a little bit. But see how the gas sort of falls from the top as the head disappears. It's amazing, really. So it says here, contains a floating widget inside. Do not shake. Ingredients: water, malted barley, hops, hop extract, nitrogen. What? And it's made in Edinburgh. Canned by Heineken UK under the supervision of Murphy Brewery Ireland, product of the UK. Okay, so it's an Irish stout made in Scotland. Cheers, everyone. Looks good now. Looks ready. Nice head on it. Black. Yeah, pretty good aroma on it. So she's got a bit of flavour. 4%, I was thinking it was going to be weak as nanny goat's piss, but it's pretty good. Tastes, well, you could have a few of these. It wouldn't knock you about too much. That one reminds me of the Carlton and United one. It's Invalid Stout. That's probably only 4.7 or something. Got a similar sort of flavour. It's the one my dad used to buy when I was a kid, and I'd have one with him on a Sunday afternoon, which is funny because it's Sunday afternoon. But he'd put a bit of lemonade in my one. He'd put a little tiny bit in his own too sometimes. Make a bit of a stout shandy. He didn't mind them. I liked it. Well, yeah, there you go. Murphy's. Made in Scotland. Irish stout. Doesn't seem to sound right, does it? They make a lot of the beers in Australia too. The main, the most common beers around the world, like Heineken and all different beers. You'd be surprised how many are made here. Sapporo. I had some of that last week, and it was brewed in Adelaide by Coopers. It's amazing, isn't it? Oh well, I'm enjoying this though. Yeah, light but creamy. See the creamy head on it? Lovely looking head. Got a bit of colour. It's pretty well black. Dark coloured. And we've got the sun popping out. We had a little shower before, which was a bit unusual. They didn't tell us we were going to get rained on today, but it wasn't much. Well, travel story. Been to Scotland, been to Edinburgh, been to a few places around the UK, Wales, sort of different places all around England. I still haven't made it to Ireland. My brother went there. He reckons it was pretty good. He liked the people. He went to the races there. And, he actually had a good time, he reckons. So, might have to go there one day. There's a lot of places on my bucket list, though. Still like to go to, Magui. If anyone knows where that is, good luck. but I've always wanted to go to Magui, and it's in Burma, and the only way you can go there is on an organised tour, which I don't really want to do. That's the sad thing, isn't it? I was reading about it the other day because I'm thinking of going there one day, and it says they have patrol boats, and you got to be, in the organised tour. Sounds a bit too full on for mine. A bit boring as well. That was like Vietnam. You could only go there on tours. After the Vietnam War, they didn't shut the country down for a while. No Westerners going there. But then when they sort of opened up, you had to go on a tour. And then 93, I think it might have been 94, they changed it and said you could do whatever you wanted, and we went straight in. Like 2 weeks after they made that rule, we were in there. It was fantastic. Riding around on Russian motorbikes, having, going to towns where they'd never seen a white person. And we'd have 50 people there while we're having lunch. By the time we finished lunch, there'd be 100 people there. And then you'd be getting on the motorbike and getting the hell out of there. There was just too many people around you all of a sudden. Yeah, like a real new thing. Probably nothing like that anymore. But that's the sort of thing I'd like to do in Burma when they open it up for free travel. I'd like to go in and do that sort of shit. Go to those remote places. You're not allowed to go at the moment. Alright. Cheers everyone. Have a great weekend. It's a long weekend here, so enjoy.